Hi everyone, welcome back to Tiffany Burke Pilates and Dynamic Pilates TV. Today I have a jump board HIIT class along with a strength class, and I'm calling it Shake and Bake Jump. What you're going to need today, clearly you're going to need your jump board, your reformer. We're going to be using the reformer box, as well as we're going to be using some heavy hand weights. And if you have a soft Pilates ball, go ahead and pull that out. We're going to get started. We're going to dive right into it today. So I'm going to take my soft Pilates ball. This is a bigger one. I do like this. I get this from Balance Body. It's called Togu. I don't know exactly what size it is, but it is great for your taller clients. It supports their spine just a little bit more. So take your, your ball, wedge it under your reformer like that. We're going to start with one medium spring. And with that being said, we are going to start. So I'm going to start by laying all the way down on my reformer. I'm going to lift the headrest. All right, I'm going to pick up my left strap and I'm going to bring it over the arch of my right foot. And then the other foot I just extend over the jump board. Now I'm going to cross the leg over my body like this. And then I'm going to take it out to the side. Today I'm filming from my Pilates studio in Draper, Utah. I don't get to film here very often. It's just nice to shake things up. I'm gonna cross it over and hold right here. This time I feel the stretch on the outside of my leg. And then I'm gonna open it out to the side, feeling the stretch on the inside of my leg. This is one of my favorite ways to start a class. Now I'm going to take the foot straight up to the ceiling. I'm going to grab the pegs next to my ears and connect under those shoulders. And I'm just going to lower the leg down. As I lower it down, I feel that core switch on. And then I bring it back up, getting a nice stretch behind the leg. Take a great big inhale as you lower that leg down. Again, feeling that core switch on. And then back up. And again, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. I'm gonna go for 2 more. I do a total of 6. It's providing a nice stretch, but it's also waking up that core. We need that core nice and switched on throughout the rest of the class. So it's good to start with a core exercise. Now I'm gonna go into circles. I'm gonna cross the leg over the body, and then it circles around. Crossing it over. I'm keeping my elbows and shoulders down. My hip is going to lift just a little bit as I cross it over, but it's not lifting my whole body up and over. And now I'm going to reverse for 3. Great big inhales, I circle down. Exhales, I circle up. 2 more here. Last one. And now I'm going to come into a pretzel stretch. So I bend that right leg. Bring my left knee to my right foot. Just gonna hold right here. And you can kind of sway from side to side like this. All right, now I'm gonna take that foot out of there. I'm gonna switch feet. Now I'm gonna pick up the right strap and it's gonna go over the arch of my left foot. Here like this. And then I extend that leg long, crossing the foot over the body here, holding. Getting a nice stretch on the outside of that leg. And then taking it out to the side. Whew, my legs are tight. Then I'm gonna cross it over again. So usually a jump board class does not in of itself qualify as a cardio or a HIIT class. But today, we're gonna add a HIIT component to it. And we're gonna do most of the HIIT on the ground, and we'll save the jumping as a nice leg burn and arm burn, but it's not going to affect our heart rate when we're actually jumping. Crossing it over one more time, and then opening out to the side, grabbing the pegs next to my ears, sending the foot straight up to the ceiling, going into the leg lowers for 6, finding that core connection as I lower for 5. Breathing, I like to inhale, lower. Exhale, lift it back up. 4. And 3. 2. Last one right here. 1. Great big circles. Here we go. We're here for 3. 2, 1, and reverse for 3, 2, last one right here, 1. And now I'm going to bend that left leg, bringing my right knee to that left ankle and holding, swaying from side to side. All right, now from here, make sure your ball is in, you can easily grab your ball. I'm gonna bring both feet into my straps. I'm gonna bring my feet into the longer loops. I want it nice and light, that's why I'm going to the longer loops. This is not a leg exercise. We're gonna start really warming up that core. Now I pick up the ball, I bring it between my calves. So it's not all the way to my ankles, it's closer to my calves. I'm gonna bring my hands behind my head. I'm cradling my head in my hands, so my head is literally heavy in my hands. I'm gonna lower the legs down, and then exhale, take it right back up. We're here for 10. I wanna think about using those deep transverse abdominal muscles. I'm letting my legs kind of be heavy. They're just going along for the ride, so I don't want it to be about my legs. It's not heavy enough to be about my legs. The spring tension is just supporting my leg weight, just enough so that I can really work that core. We've got 5 more. I'm gonna inhale as I lower. Exhale, deflate the abdominals, squeeze the ball and lift. 4 more here for 4. And lift. 3. 2. Last one right here. I'm gonna hold it down here. Holding it right here. I'm gonna reach my hands forward, head stays lifted. Start pumping those arms. We're in hundreds. Big exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me 3 more like that. 2 more. Now I'm gonna add to it. I'm gonna inhale. Now on this exhale, draw the knees in. Use those abs to draw those knees in. Inhale, lengthen. Deep abs, draw those knees in. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Good, now my hands are gonna come behind my head. I'm gonna continue the tucks, but I'm gonna bring my elbows to my knees. So I'm lifting the hips. I'm basically curling from both ends of my spine. 8 more for 8. Deep abs, draw in to create that lift for 7. Think about cinching your ribs to your hips, tucking like a ball for 6. Deep, deep abs right here for 5. And 4. For 3. 2. Last one right here. 1, hold it, little lifts, and lift, and lift. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the ball with you. Ditch those straps. All right, we got a jump board on. Let's use it. So I'm gonna bring my hands behind my head. The ball's in the same position, and I'm gonna jump away right here for 10. Head is heavy in your hands. I don't want your neck doing any of the work. 8. Deep abs as you jump for 7. Toning the tops of the legs for 6. And 5. Can you feel that core? Is it shaking yet? For 4. 3. You got it. Give me 2 more. Woo! Last one right here. All right, now keep the head up. Legs are long. Just pop from the ankle. So they're little jumps right here, really finding those core muscles. 8 more. 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Bring it in. All right, we're gonna sit up really quick. And now I'm gonna bring the ball between my shoulder blades. Here like this. So the ball is here. I'm gonna recline back down. All right, so the ball is between my shoulder blades. I'm gonna start with my elbows and hands down on the carriage. Feet are gonna come into Pilates V, and just practice jumping away. Maintain that scoop, jump. So that scoop is cinching the ribs and hips, hollowing out the tummy. Imagine you're pressing your low back into the carriage. Now if you can add to it, hands come behind your head. Here we go, we're here for 10. And 9, can you feel it? Yes. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, same thing that we did laying down. We're going to go into those little ankle jumps. Here we go. 10, 9. Are you feeling it? 8, 7. Almost there. For 6 and 5. Final 4, 3. Ouchie. 2, 1. Woo! Open up those arms, drop the head back, get a nice stretch in that stomach. So this is where I really enjoy having this bigger ball. It really helps support my spine. All right, coming up from there. How you doing? All right, we got to get a little lateral flexion, also known as side bending. We're gonna go into a side sit-up right here. So I'm gonna tuck my bottom leg under and my top leg is long. Now I'm gonna press the heel of my foot into the base of the jump board right there. So the reformer frame, hands come behind your head, elbows are wide. I'm gonna inhale, take it down. I'm gonna squeeze the glute as I take it up. Here we go for 10. Squeeze this top glute as you lift for 9. Think about cinching your rib to your hip. We're here for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one right here. I'm gonna take that bottom elbow, I'm gonna reach it up and over, really opening up the ribs. Rotate from your spine, bringing the hand down and holding it here. And then opening up to the ceiling. All right, we gotta make our way to the other side. Take your ball, wedge it under your reformer here like this. I want you to bring your knees all the way against your shoulder rest and then sit on your feet. Reach the hands forward. Now this is an extension exercise, so I want you to draw the shoulders back, open up the chest, okay? So we're not gonna droop forward like that. So thumbs are gonna come on top, arms are long. Inhale for nothing. Now I press into the heels of my hands as I pull myself through. Notice my arms are not bending. I want you to lift by drawing the shoulder blades down. Open up those armpits so your armpits are nice and hollow as you open. Exhale, lift it up. You got it. Give me 8 more. Drawing the shoulder blades down, opening up that sternum. 7, 6. The heavier I press into the heels of my hands, the more I feel it. For 5, you've got this. And 4. So I'm feeling my lats and my triceps right here. For 3, 2, last one right here, this is it. 1. You got it. Pick up your ball, we're gonna take it to the other side. All right, so here we go. Ball is placed right here. I'm gonna tuck my bottom leg under, my top leg is long, and I'm gonna push away from the base of the reformer, pressing my heel firmly into the wood of the reformer. Bring your hands behind your head, elbows are wide. Inhale, take it all the way down, squeeze that top glute, lift it up for 10. Squeezing the glute, yet cinching your rib to your hip for 9, 8, 7, 6, you got it. We're here for 5 and 4. Final 3, you've got this. 2, last one right here, this is it. 1, bring your bottom elbow down, reach that top arm up and over. Big reach, rotate from the spine. All right, you guys. All right, we are nice and warmed up. I want you to pull out some water and a sweat towel. You just might need it. and get all of your stuff together. Pull out all of your weights so that you can easily pick and choose, and we're gonna get started with our first flow. Welcome back. So we need to set up our reformer, okay? So this is how I want you to set up. I want you to grab your box. We're gonna bring it on like this. And I want, if your box has a handle, have the handle facing up so that it doesn't feel too wobbly. And I want you to place it on, so if you're looking at the back of your reformer, I want you to push it to the left side of your reformer, but take a look in the back, make sure that you can still see some of the carriage. You don't want it all the way on the side. So I have it about 2 inches from the side, okay? Now I'm gonna go to a red and a blue spring on my reformer. That is a medium and a light. Mostly for stability reasons, we're going to that spring tension. Okay, and now I want you to put in your box a heavy weight, okay? So I'm gonna put this weight, so you know what we're using it for. We're gonna do a single arm reverse fly. This is a 10-pound weight. I would do between 10 and 12 pounds, or 8 and 12 pounds. We're gonna do 10 of these like this, okay? I don't want it too heavy that you have to move the entire body. I'm gonna place it inside my box, right there, like that. And then I'm gonna use another one. I'll put 2 in there. All right, so that's ready to go. I have a medium and a light spring. We're gonna warm up your right leg, right? Yeah, it's my right leg. I had to think about it for a second. All right, we have 2 rounds of HIIT for this sequence, okay? We're gonna do 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and I am watching my clock, my watch right here. I wanna start with my right foot in front. We're gonna do a split squat. You're going to go down, checking the time. We're gonna go down, scissor, back down. We're doing that for 45 seconds. If you don't feel comfortable not wearing shoes, go ahead and put shoes on right now, and if it bothers the bottoms of your feet. All right, here we go, 45 seconds on. So we go down, scissor, up. The whole point is to get our heart rate up, okay? I'm launching away from that floor foot. Here we go. Our heart rate is getting up. It's gonna feel a little bit uncomfortable for a bit, but it's only 45 seconds. And let's see, whew, we have 15 seconds left. We can do anything for 15 seconds. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Now we have to give ourselves a solid 15-second break because we want that heart rate to come down, okay? The next 45 seconds is a little bit different. We're gonna pick up one of those weights. Not as bouncy, a little less impact. All right, so I'm gonna stand onto the carriage with my working leg, which is my right leg, okay? I'm gonna go down and step up. Now, you can either use the weight to just weigh you down, or you can add a pull. 45 seconds, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We go down, pull, down, pull. Almost reach the weight to the floor, up, to the floor, up. Checking the time, to the floor, up. My chest is going right over the thigh of my reformer leg. Whew! Definitely feeling the heat here. You guys feel it? Whew! So good, my friends. Keep moving. You've got this. Checking the time. 10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. All right, we're gonna move to the reformer now, and we're gonna go to 1 medium spring. On my reformer, that's a red. So I'm gonna take the blue spring, the light spring off. All right, we just need to keep in mind that we're still working that right leg, okay? So I'm gonna come up onto my reformer, here like this, oh so carefully. My hands are gonna be on my box. I don't want it to be this too far forward, so right about here. Now the working leg is my right leg, and I'm gonna bring it onto the jump board. Now I'm tall, especially since if you're tall like me, you need to stay low in that knee bend right here like this. Practice jumping away. Here we go. Jumping here. We're gonna go for 10. 9, tone the top of that booty. 8, 7, you've got it. Both legs are working here for 6, 5. So good, my friends, we're here for 4. Woo! Both legs are working for 3. And 2. Last one right here. 1. Pick up that strap. Now from here, we're gonna bring your foot into the long loop like this, okay? My foot is into the long loop. I'm gonna step my inside foot out just a little bit. Stay nice and low. Now I'm gonna sweep it back. I'm here for 10. If it's too heavy, go down to a lighter spring. For 9, can you feel that? For 8, think about toning that glute as you lift. For 7, it's nice and heavy. 6, whoo, and 5. So my heart rate is staying up, but it's not in that really high zone. It's definitely above resting. 3, 2, last one right here, this is it. 1. Ditch that strap. Step off just for a second. Let your legs recover just a little bit. I want you to go to a light spring. So I'm going to my blue spring. So I took my medium off and I went to a blue one. All right, hopping back up. Now my working leg, the right leg is gonna stay on the carriage. My left foot is gonna find the jump board. Take it down to a deep lunge. Think nose, knees, and toes. And then you're gonna stand up. Now, that box is there for balance. Take it down again. If you need to grab the box, grab the box. Take it back up. Now, hands come behind your head if possible. We're going for another round of 10. Nose, knees, and toes as you hinge forward. Right, back up. 9 more here. Taking it down for 9. Right, back up. You've got it. Lifting from the pelvic floor while drawing those shoulder blades down. It's gonna help create a nice, long, extended spine. 5. And 4. Breathe however you want to breathe. Just breathe. For 3. Woo, are we feeling this? Final 2. We're going to hold that last one down there. Take it down. Hold it right here. Find the box. Find that weight. Are you ready? Single arm reverse fly. Here we go. 10. Woo! 9. You've got it. We're here for 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Ditch the weight. Bring the carriage home. Bring your left knee to the box. So the foot that was on the foot bar, that knee comes to the box. We're gonna grab the strap right about here. Shoulders are down. Grab nice and high, and we're pulling it straight back. Here we go for 10. If it's not heavy enough, you just grab higher. For 9, 8, keep that collarbone and chest open. For 7, and 6. You've got it. Hang in there. We're here for 5. Whew. 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Come upright. We're here like this. Grabbing nice and high. Hips are square, shoulders are square. We're pulling it straight back. If you want it heavier, you just grab lower. 10. Not letting the strap pull your shoulders forward, so keep them square. For 9. 8. Look straight ahead. 7. Try not to look at your TV screen right now. Look straight ahead. For 6. Drawing that elbow straight back. For 5. Trying to stay as square as possible. For 4. Especially when standing tall on the reformer. For 3. How is that right arm? For 2. You've got it. 1. Woo! All right, ditching that strap. We're gonna move our equipment around just a little bit. I'm gonna take the weight out of here. I'm gonna flatten my box and bring it against the shoulder blocks like that. And then I'm gonna take that weight and bring it on my headrest. So the weight that was in your box is now going to go to your headrest. Now, let's go to one light spring, and that's what we're already on. All right, now we're gonna move into another HIIT sequence. It's a little bit different. We're gonna focus on we're gonna continue working the right arm. All right, here we go. Now, going into our HIIT sequence, I want you to pick up a really, really heavy weight. We're gonna do I call it a lopsided push-up into a snatch, okay? We're gonna do that for 45 seconds, and then we're gonna do another arm exercise. Even though it is an arm exercise, the lower body is assisting and launching the arm up, or launching the weight up to assist the arm. So you wanna go heavy AF, okay? I'm gonna show you first what we're gonna do, and then we'll start the time, and then we'll take 15 seconds and do this and do part 2, okay? So here's part 1. All right, so I'm gonna go into a push-up, and I want the weight in my right hand, okay? So I hop out to a plank like this. I go into a push-up. Now I'm gonna hop in, bring your feet into a sumo squat, and then it's a snatch up. Now the snatch looks like this. So I'm gonna use those glutes to lift, squeeze the glutes up. So see how it passed right through? You don't wanna go slow. You wanna help use the momentum to assist that heavy AF weight. Okay, now, if you don't wanna do it on your toes, say the push-up is hard for you, you can absolutely go to your knees for the push-up. Okay, you do you, I'm gonna do me. Here we go, and let's go. Hop out, narrow push-up, hop back in. Sumo squat, squeeze the glutes, launch it up. Use those legs to help assist the arms. It is all about, it's a full body exercise. The arms and the legs, everything is working together to help lift that arm. It's not all in the arm. A lot of energy happening here. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Give yourselves 15 seconds here, okay? Let that heart rate come down. Whew. While you're resting, I'll show you what we're doing next, okay? So the weight is gonna continue to be in that right arm. We're gonna do a kettlebell swing into a lunge, okay? So that's what it looks like. So we're here like this, holding the kettlebell. I'm gonna go down and then up, like that, okay? Here we go. Heavy AF weights. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kettlebell swing. Look at that extended spine. Take it up. Lunge. Both hands come down. Up. Lunge. I want you to start to really feel the right arm, as well as we're getting a little fatigued. Whew, heart rate is getting up there. You've got it. Whew. Checking the time. We've got about 20 seconds left. We can do anything for 20 seconds. Keep going. Push yourself, you guys. I know it's getting tough, but we're in that fat burning zone. Let's not waste it. One more. Woo! Ditch that weight. Woo! All right, you guys. We're gonna come to our reformer now. We're on that lighter spring. So I'm gonna walk around my reformer. We're gonna continue to work that right arm. I'm gonna have a seat right here like this. Whew, letting our heart rate come down just a little bit. This is what we're gonna do. We're on a light spring. Give it a little test first. If that's too heavy, maybe even go lighter, okay? We're only gonna do 10. I'm starting with my palm on the jump board. Here we go, take it up. Now brace the impact with your pecs and your lats. For 9, are you feeling that right arm now? Woo! We're here for 8. Lifting from that pelvic floor for 7, keeping the shoulders square. For 6, and 5, 4, Ouchie, here we go for 3. You've got this though. Hang in there, my friends. Final 2. Last one right here. 1. All right, from here, I'm gonna step back this way, and I'm gonna bring my box, I'm gonna center my box like this, because I wanna bring my box a little bit closer to my jump board. And I'm gonna add a medium spring. So I have a medium and a red on, a medium and a light on. It's a red and a blue, okay? All right, from here, I'm gonna come onto my side like this. I'm gonna pick this weight up. I'm gonna bring my left hand down. My right hand is holding the weight. Bottom leg is tucked under. We're jumping off of that top leg. Now you have to really brace yourself in this bottom arm so you don't go that way, okay? We're here for 10. Now as I jump, I'm gonna reach this up. 10, it's heavy, guys. 9, we're gonna feel both the arm and the leg here for 8. You've got it. For 7, yes, can you feel it? We're here for 6 and 5, 4, you've got this. Hang in there for 3, 2, last one right here. 1. Ditch the dumbbell. Now, scoot your box forward just a little bit, or backwards, towards the shoulder rest. We're gonna come down this way here. Come down to your elbows, right foot is against the jump board. Jumping here for 10, 9, you've got it. We're here for 8, 7, 6, can you feel it? We're here for 5, woo, and 4, 3, 2, last one right here, 1. Now I want you to lay down on your box like this. All right, so the folds of my hips are towards the back of the box. I'm gonna hold on to my shoulder rest. You can even hold on to the head rest. We're jumping here like this for 10. I gotta scoot forward just a little bit. Squeeze the glutes as you jump. 9, 8, 7, 6. Round that booty as you jump for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo! Nice job, guys. All right, grab your straps. Take them off. All right, I'm gonna wiggle forward just a little bit so I can balance on the top of my box. I'm gonna lift my feet, almost like I'm skydiving, okay? Take the hands out to the side. Pull, pulling straps 2. Now try and keep the hands the same height as your shoulders. Yes, it's a little heavy. I'm aware. We're here for 9, but you can do it. For 8, whoo, and 7. Don't quit, you guys. For 6, 5, 4. Can you feel the burn? We're here for 3, whoo, 2. Neck is nice and long. Last one. 1. Whoo. All right. Take yourself up from there. I'm gonna move this weight so it's not in my way. Now, from here, we're gonna stay on the same springs. I'm gonna take my right leg, that's the leg we've been working this whole time, and I'm gonna bring it to the headrest like this, okay? Now, I want you to take your straps right here, okay? So, if you're tall like me, I want you to use the longer loops. If you're shorter, go to the shorter loops. So I'm gonna take the loops and bring them over my elbows like this. Hands come behind your head. Open up the elbows, spine is long. You're gonna hinge forward, and then exhale, squeeze the glute, take it up. We're here for 10. If you wanna go down in springs, take that light spring off. Switch on the glute, lift it up for 9. A lot of posterior chain work happening right here. And up for 8. Keep that spine nice and long. Woo! For 7. You've got it. This is so good for your back. We're here for 6. But if you're feeling pain in the back, I want you to stop immediately. Take a break. We're almost done with this one. 5. 4. 3. 2, last one right here, this is it. 1. Take it down. You've got it. All right. Have a seat on your box. One more set before we take it to the other side, okay? So I'm gonna take that shorter loop right here like this, and I'm gonna bring it over my right leg, okay? We're going into clam. One of my favorite booty busters. All right, so I'm gonna scoot onto the box like this. Now my forearm is facing that wall, my shins are facing that wall, and my body is square with the back of my reformer. Lift out that bottom armpit, here we go. Rounds of 10. I want you to squeeze this glute for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you've got this, hang in there, for 2, last one right here, 1, leg is long, give me a leg sweep, for 10, try and keep your foot the same height as your hip, for 9, 8, 7, whew, for 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, last one right here, this is it, 1, give me great big circles, for 5, you've got this, we're here for 4, 3, I know it hurts, final 2, this is it right here, 1, whoo, take that strap off, catch your breath, all right, give yourselves a good solid minute break. We're gonna do it all over again on the other side. Now remember, this is not a cardio class, this is a HIIT class. So your heart rate is supposed to go up and down. We're not maintaining a high heart rate for 30 minutes or longer. 45 seconds up, 45 seconds or 15 seconds down. Our heart rate does kind of get up during the jumping, but not enough to really call it cardio. So keep that in mind. That's why we're going up and down. Whew, grab some water. Meet me right back here. All right, welcome back. We got to change our equipment around to start all over. So now I'm going to pick up my box, and now it's going to face the other direction. Remember, if you have a handle on your box, you want the handle facing up. It's not flush with the side. There's a little bit of space. I just worry that if it's too close to the edge, someone could tip. So you just want to kind of keep that in mind. And then I'm going to put one of my weights inside the box. Now I'm going to do my HIIT on that side of the reformer so that you can kind of see me a little bit better. All right, so I'm placing that inside the box, and we want to start with a red and a blue, a medium and a light, so that the carriage has a little bit more stability. And then, all right, so sometimes I get to a loss for words. All right, so I'm gonna put the other weight right there like that. All right, so remember, we're working the left leg now. First we start with that split squat, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And we're gonna start, let's go ahead and start right now, checking, make sure my mic is on, nice and secure. All right, so the left leg is gonna start in front. Here we go, so I lunge down, switch, lunge, switch, lunge. You wanna stay lifted from that pelvic floor. I don't want my shoulders to droop forward. Stay connected under those shoulders as you do this. Now, if the jumping is too much, you can absolutely come here. The whole idea is to get that heart rate up. Keep going. Whoo! You've got it, my friends. Are we feeling the burn? Ouchie, right? We got 15 more seconds. We can do it. Only 15 seconds. That's not so bad. Whoo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, I'm gonna take it over here now. Letting that heart rate come down. We got almost 10 more seconds left. Catch your breath, okay? All right, so working that left leg, I'm gonna grab that dumbbell. Here we go, remember we lunged down, step up, and you pull the weight up. Okay, so I'm gonna go down, up, down, up. If that is too much, you can just hold the weight at your side. You can totally ditch the weight and maybe pick up the pace a little bit. You've got this. We're still going, friends. 20 seconds left. That's it. Woo! I really want your heart rate to get up right here. Getting up into that fat burn zone. We're going past aerobic. We're going past just regular cardio. We're going to high. Woo! You got it. Take a break. Catch your breath. All right, so, coming over to our reformer. Now, I want you to take that light spring off, leaving just your medium spring, letting the heart rate come down. Whew. All right. Our heart rate is going to stay active. It's not going to be nearly as high though. Okay, so here we go. Go ahead and come up onto your reformer here. Okay, your hands are going to be on the box, and I want your jumping leg is going to be the left leg, our working leg. So it's the outside leg. Feels a little awkward. Just practice pushing away. When you're ready, add the jump. Now stay nice and low in the carriage leg. You got it. 8, 7. Tone that glute as you extend. 6. Trust that that jump board is there. For 5, 4, 3, 2. It's a little scary. 1. Catch your breath. We're still in that medium spring. If it's too heavy for the leg sweeps, go to the lighter spring. Okay? All right, I'm pulling out my strap. It's gonna come over the arch of my foot. It's over the arch, not your ankle. All right, hands come back to the box. Stay low in that standing leg. Here we go. We're here for 10. The lower you stay in your standing leg, the lighter the rope is gonna feel. Also, you're gonna have more stability. 7, 6, 5. Nice job. Here we go. Final 4. Are we feeling the burn? Woo! For 3. You've got this. Hang in there, friends. 2. Last one right here. 1. Whoo! Ditch that strap. I'm gonna go to my lighter spring. Lighter means more challenging on this one, okay? So I'm gonna go lighter because it's gonna assist me less versus resistance. Whoo! That weight is in there. Okay, so the working leg, my left leg, the outside leg is gonna be on the carriage, and then I bring my hands to the box, and I'm gonna take my foot to the jump board. Now I want you to lunge all the way down, find a nice lunge. Now if you feel comfortable, you come up. Practice a couple before we start the countdown, find the box, and up. Now if you really feel comfortable, bring your hands behind your head, a nice hinge. You got it. And back up. So think nose, knees, and toes. 9 more right here for 9. Right back up. Take it down for 8. Whoo! And 7. We're here for 6. You've got this. And 5. Whoo! 4. That box is there if you need it. We're here for 3. Notice I'm not letting my shoulders droop forward. Final 2. Last one right here. This is it. Stay down there. 1. Right hand finds the box. Left hand reaches down to grab that weight. I know you may not be able to see, but I have my weight now. Here we go. 10. Staying low in that knee bend for 9. So I still feel that left leg working. We're here for 8. You've got it. 7. Woo! And 6. Keep going. 5. Draw those abs in tight to protect that back. Final 4. Yes. 3. Come on. Keep going. 2. This is it right here. 1. Ditch the weight. Bring your knee to your box. Catch your breath. Woo! How are we doing? Are you hanging in there? You've got this. I believe in you. I know you can do this. Keep going, okay? Believe in yourself. Draw your shoulders down. Pull it straight back. Here we go. For 10. Choke up higher on that rope if you want it heavier. For 9. Draw that shoulder blade down. We're here for 8. 7, 6. You've got this. Keep going. We're here for 5. Whoo. 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. All right, you guys. You're going to come upright like this. So here we go. Choke up on that strap. Open up the shoulders, hips and shoulders. Everything is square with the wall behind the reformer. Pull it straight back. 10, look straight ahead. Do not look at the TV screen right now. For 9, unless it's straight ahead of you. We're here for 8, 7, 6. You've got this. How we doing? For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Woo! All right. Ditch that strap. We have to change our setup here, okay? So I'm going to take the weight out of the box, bring it to my headrest like this, and then I bring my box like this all the way against the shoulder rest. I'm still on that light spring. That is perfect. Now we're going to get ready to go to our next HIIT sequence. So I want you to pull out your heavy AF weight. All right, welcome back. We've got that weight pulled out. We're ready to go. We're now going to be working the left arm, okay? So I'm going to pull out my heavier weight, my 15-pounder. We're going to go to that lopsided push-up snatch. People also can call it a one-sided burpee, whatever you want to call it. Make sure the weight is on the left arm, okay? So, all right, so 45 seconds on. Hopefully my microphone stays put this time. I don't want to have to film this twice or for a third time. Here we go. So we hop out to that plank. And then you go into your push-up. Elbows are narrow. Hop back in. Bring your feet all the way to where your hands are. Squeeze the glutes. Snatch it up. Back down. Now, we're not going to do a million of these. 45 seconds is actually going to go by pretty fast because there's so many parts to this exercise. Now look, I lost my microphone again, but I don't think it turned off this time. All right, hopping back in. Take it up. You've got it. We've got 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to finish it because I had to stop. Whoo! And up. Whoo! Okay. Let that heart rate come down. My hair. Sometimes has a life of its own. As it gets more humid, it's summertime, the bigger it gets. Okay, so second move. So it's in the left arm. We do the kettlebell swing into that reverse lunge. Are you ready? We're going to start in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So kettlebell swing. And then you step back. I was stepping back with the wrong leg. There you go. Step back with the left leg. Left arm up, left leg back. You've got it. Whoo! So good. Are we feeling the burn? Whoo! We have 30 seconds left. We can do it for 30 seconds. I want you to squeeze the glutes. You've got it. If you need to go down and wait, go down and wait. I'd rather you start heavy and do 4 reps than go down. And then maybe next time you can make it to 6 reps. Whew. You've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish it. You got it. We're going to keep working that left arm. Whew. All right, here we go. I almost walked past the reformer. Getting delirious. That always means it's a good workout when you start to lose your mind a little bit. All right, so from here, we're on that light spring. I got one weight on the headrest waiting for me. Practice the jump. Now, if you want to add to it, rounds of 10. 10. Brace the impact of the pecs and the lats. 9, 8, 7. You've got it. How we doing? We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. You've got it. All right, I want you to add a medium spring to that light spring. We want it to get pretty heavy. I'm gonna come up onto my side here. I'm gonna pull that weight out. All right, if you need to scoot your box closer to your jump board so that you have more knee bend, absolutely do that. All right, so bottom leg is tucked under, top leg is long. We're jumping here like this, all right? Adding the weight, we're here for 10. Resist with those lats. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You've got this. We're here for 2, 1. Quick transition, ditch the weight. Come onto your knees here this way. Still working the left leg. Elbows come down. Right knee is against the box. Left foot is on the jump board. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Add a little lift if you can. We're here for 5 and 4. We're really close to being done, you guys. For 3, 2, 1. Getting a little bit of more heat, right? All right, so we're gonna come this way here like this. You might need to scoot your box back a little bit so you have more knee bend. Absolutely do that, okay? All right, so open up the knees, heels are together. Here we go. 10, round the glutes. 9, neck is long, abs are tight for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Pull those straps out. Almost there, you guys. 3 more movements, that is it. Hang in there. All right, so I'm gonna lift my heels or my legs, my knees off of the box. All right, here we go. Give me 10 pulls for 10. My hands are the same height as my shoulders. My neck is nice and long for 9. I'm drawing those shoulder blades down. We're here for 8, 7. You've got this. For 6, whoo, and 5. Keep those legs lifted. For 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Whoo! Ditch those straps. Coming up for that, for the back extension. A little bit like a deadlift. Okay, so going to take my left foot on the headrest. Remember, if you're shorter, you're gonna either want to shorten your ropes, lower your risers, or go to the short loops, okay? I'm 5'10", so the long loops work fine for me. Okay. So I'm gonna bring the loops over my elbows. Elbows are wide. Draw the shoulders down. Nice long extended spine. We're gonna take it down. It's not the biggest range of movement. Squeeze the glute. Take it up for 10. Elbows are nice and wide. Switch on the glute as you lift for 9, 8, and 7. You've got this. How we doing? We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. This is it, friends. 1. Whoo. One more movement. One more little booty burn, and we are out the door. Go ahead and replace your right strap. We're gonna take the short loop over the left leg. Here we go. We're stretching after this, guys. The hard work is done after this. The booty burn, it's never easy. This clam exercise. Okay, so I want you to lift out that bottom armpit. Abdominals are tight. Let's go. We are so close. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. 10, 9, 8, 7. You got it. Don't quit. We're here for 6. Woo! And 5. Yes. Final 4. And 3. 2. Last one right here. 1. Extend that foot. Flex that foot. Leg is long. Sweep it back for 10. I want you squeezing that glute the entire time for 9. 8. 7. You got it. For 6. And 5. Final 4. This is it right here. For 3. Woo! 2. 1. Great big circles. We're here for 5. And 4. Yes. For 3. 2. Last one right here. 1. Woo! You did it. Go ahead. Take that strap off. I'm going to bring my box behind my shoulder rest for this, for climb a tree right here. We'll finish with tree. Okay, so I'm also going to move my carriage out just because of my height. All right, let's work. Let's stretch the right leg first so that left leg can get just a little bit of a break. So I'm going to take my left foot, bring it under the safety strap. Make sure that safety strap is nice and secure. I always give it a little test tug. All right, grab behind the right knee. Sitting up nice and tall, flex that foot, lengthen and bend for 5, 4, 3, 2, right here is 1. Walk it up, pull it in, head down. And I want you to walk your hands down, clasp your hands. We're gonna roll back. And now I'm gonna tuck my chin, scoop my abs, and take it up like that. Now we're gonna take it down. Walk the hands down, slowly roll back, release the head. Tuck your chin, scoop the abs, right back up. One more here, taking it all the way down, clasp the hands, release the head. Tuck your chin, take it up. All right, left foot comes on the carriage, right foot comes on that thigh. I like to press my elbow into the inside of my knee. I have really tight hips. So for me, this is a stretch. For a lot of people, it doesn't do much. Okay, now I'm going to switch feet. Make sure that safety strap is secure. Flex the foot, sit up tall. Here we go. For 5. We did it, you guys. For 4. If you're still with me, way to go. 3, 2, last one right here. 1, walk the hands up, drop the head forward. Slowly walk the hands down. And passing through that Pilates scoop as I do so, release the head. Tuck your chin, scoop the abs. So you take it all the way back up. 2 more like that, taking it down. Releasing the head. Tuck your chin, take it up. 1 more right here. All right, right foot comes on the carriage. Left foot is here. Sit up nice and tall, hinging forward. And you guys, we are all done. You did it. Thank you so much for joining me for Shake and Bake Jump. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I hope you felt the heart rate coming up, going back down, and I hope you also realized the heart rate was not elevated during the jumping, actually. So, anyways, I hope you have a terrific day, and I'll see you next time.